Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, Irene the Educator. As you know, looks can be deceiving when it comes to our health. No matter how rich or poor, health is a valuable, precious asset. So let's talk about what we may do for better health before time runs out. And please consult your healthcare professional before you make any changes to your diet or exercise regimen or any other changes to your healthcare routine. First, I'd like to offer condolences to the loved ones. Today's review is Kevin Samuels, heart disease, energy drink, and the blue pill. But before we get into that, here is the disclaimer. Now, I understand that many people do not know who Kevin Samuels was, so I will talk about who this man was and what did he talk about. He talked about relationships, and many people think that he talked about it in a harsh way, but that was one area that he talked about. But it is important to talk about health in mind, body, and spirit. So, a Yahoo News story says YouTuber and self proclaimed relationship guru Kevin Samuels, who made a brief career giving out controversial love advice, has died. Samuels' mother, Beverly Samuels Birch, confirmed the news. The online personality was 56 years old. Samuels Birch told NBC News early Friday morning, May the 6th, that she found out about her son's death via social media. Death report began circulating the day before, but the information was scarce. She goes, so, a woman identified as Alcantara Hortensia said she was with the self-proclaimed image consultant in his apartment and spent the night. In the morning, he complained. She goes on to say that was a terrible thing for social media to put that out. I didn't even know. I hadn't even been notified, she said in a phone call. All I'm doing is requesting that people pray for us. So she was a nurse. He fell on top of her and she tried to help? The Atlanta Police Department said officers were called to an apartment on East Paces Ferry Road Northeast on Thursday morning regarding a person injured. That's kind of strange. I'm trying to picture that in my mind. How if someone complains of chest pain and you're trying to help them, but the proper way to do CPR, see the incorrect way and the correct way. So tell me again how they fall on top of you. We got to think about that one. So, by the time the police arrived, first responders were already performing CPR on an unresponsive Samuels. He was rushed to Piedmont Hospital, but authorities would not give further information. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office said it could not confirm or deny any information. Samuel's views were often met with criticism as many people on social media felt he frequently verbally attacked black women. Fans and critics of Samuels took to social media following the announcement. Journalist Ernest Owens wrote that Kevin Samuels has made a career off of shamelessly disgracing black women for profit. He goes on to say he emboldened the most toxic individuals to project tired and harmful narratives about black women. The award-winning writer noted, dead or alive, what a disgraceful life to live. That's all I've got for that misogynist. All I can say about Kevin Samuels is if you spend your time disrespecting people in life, don't be surprised that people disrespecting you in death come in at another person. No matter how cruel it may be, the legacy you leave behind will be known by the fruit you bore while you were here. Now, according to a police report obtained by TMZ, EMS was called to Kevin's home Thursday morning for a person injured and found Kevin unresponsive on the floor of his apartment. The police report states they talked to a woman who said they met Kevin Wednesday night and spent the night with him at his place in Atlanta. The woman, who is a nurse, said Kevin started to complain of chest pains on Thursday morning, and she tried to help him. She told cops he fell on top of her, so she called 911 and requested a defibrillator from the front desk of the apartment complex. According to the report, Kevin was taken to Piedmont Hospital. Kevin had a huge following on social media, including 1.42 million YouTube subscribers, and often stirred debate with his hot takes on dating and relationships. Now, reportedly, some people loved him, some people hated him, some people did not like what he said, and they also did not wish him to be dead, which is a lot of the sentiment, while other people are like, they don't care either way. Here is a post that was made about it. You can read that for yourself. And as you read into it further, it's like this woman who was with him upon his death did not know his name. She said that his name was Kelvin. And so apparently he had just met this woman, but he is giving relationship and dating advice, and also often has been said to have been quite mean to other people, especially black women. I would like for everyone to practice healthy living, whether the camera is on you or off. There's more to this story when you're a relationship guru and you're with a woman who doesn't know your name that you met the night before. Again, I am not sure if her nurse status has been verified. But remember, it is reported that she met him that night and she was in the room with him. And then the next day, he complained of chest pains and she tried to save him. He fell on her and she performed CPR or tried to save him. Now, many say that he perpetuated negativity against black women. Some say he also included black men when he spoke negative. However, most would say the negativity was spewed against black women. What we know is that Malcolm X had a totally different view on this, as well as other stand-up men and women.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
So let's take a look at heart disease and see how it affects us. These are just a few signs you can look for: red or purple lines up under the nails. And also these are bubbed nails where your fingers look like light bulbs. That's how I describe it. And these could be signs of issues with your heart. And then look at the toes. You see the discolorations. There are other signs on the body that you can have, but these are just some quick views that you can have that you need to get a follow-up with your primary care person. Now, you may be saying right now, why am I speaking on Red Bull? The reason I'm speaking on this is because Manny said that Mr. Samuels drank Red Bull. I am not promoting nor denouncing, but just presenting the facts. And lastly, I would like to talk about the assistant. Some need the assistant. If you find yourself in need of the assistant, you should see your healthcare professional and also talk with your significant other. If you need counseling, you should also consider having counseling either by yourself and with your significant other. Some men have underlying health conditions they may not know about. Therefore, you really should consult your healthcare professional before buying the assistant off the market. It is best to get a checkup and see your healthcare professional so that they can help you come up with a plan to have the assistant assist you the best possible way to have the best possible outcome. The best source of information is always going to be your healthcare professional. But I have included in the description area information on Kevin Samuels, cardiovascular disease, Red Bull, and sildenafil. And I cannot encourage you enough to see your healthcare professional. I absolutely love to cook, so do check out my other videos for some delicious vegetarian recipes and a different style of cooking you may want to add to your repertoire. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video.